Wolfpack, what is going on? Savage here. In today's video, I'm going to be spectating, analyzing, and breaking down another streamer's gameplay. Now, Rara is a friend of mine, so I'll be linking all of his social media, his Twitch, his YouTube, his Twitter, all in the description below. So make sure you guys go check him out and show him some love. Wolfpack! This is about to be hype, boys. Got back from the gym. Woo! Let's get rolling. But before we get into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel right now. Also, destroy the like button. We need to get these videos to 2,000 likes and start breaking the algorithm. YouTube's algorithms got me by the balls. Help me be free. Also, make sure you guys follow me over on Facebook Gaming as well as Twitch, where I do stream on both platforms. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the video. Unfortunately, during the intro, when I was like to be talking, Rara had some copyrighted dubstep bullshit going on in the background. He is playing solo duos, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4 people around him. At least, right? At least. Someone legit grabbed the most wanted bounty right off the bat, and there's 2 people literally hugging each other's nuts. Guys, look. You guys definitely want to remain close together, but that just lines you up for a double kill, for what I like to call a double. Now, this building right here, Bank, is a beautiful building. There's so many windows, rooftops, doorways, shit. You could just rotate in and out of different areas. Stop lining up in doorways to get double killed. He said, what the fuck? Now, here we are popping our Daddy, picking up the beautiful FFAR. I think the FFAR probably, in my opinion, is one of the best ground loot weapons that has ever been in Warzone, and I would like to see more guns have some kind of decency. Oh god, someone has broken the door right hand side. Video froze. Holy shit, that wasn't me. Rah! Come on, man. There's one guy literally just sitting next to a window, not giving a shit who's in it, staring at a rooftop. Now let's just analyze what the hell this guy was doing, right? So as far as us, again, we're not really gonna judge Rara. This is just easy kills coming right to him. But as far as the enemy right here, like, I get he was focused on another fight and he can't really help backing up and just happening to run into our window. But if you take us out of the equation and you just talk about him looking at the rooftop, why is he sitting in the open with no cover, protecting him from what he's staring at? You guys think there's an enemy somewhere? Make sure there's cover between you and that enemy, because if he does peek and you're just out there lottie-don, you're going to get shit on. But fortunately for him, we were the ones that this guy's useless too. And I'm not going to pause the video like I want to, but dude, that's an example right there. The first guy got killed by us. Again, hit indicators, these things that pop up on your screen. He should have. I'm not going to pause this video a lot. All right. So he should have at least told his teammate and or pinged where he got shot from. The first guy we downed knew where he got killed from, unless he just wasn't paying attention. So the second guy should have been informed, but unfortunately he wasn't. Now, this comes down to just paying attention with gunfights. This guy here in the doorway that we're about to blow away was fighting the team we just killed. Our guy should have seen those tracers come through the window and break the glass. He should know where we're at. But again, for some people, it is a lot harder to pay attention to everything that's going on. But again, try practicing. Every time, even if you're in the middle of a gunfight, if you hear a window break, if you hear a door break, if you just pay attention to all of your senses at once and don't just hyper focus on one area, because that's unfortunately exactly how those 2 guys died in the beginning, and how Baby International Flame died. I'm sorry, not Baby, it's Davey. I apologize. All right, one guy coming off the rooftop, put himself completely vulnerable. I love the fact that instead of Rara going for the execution, he decides to rotate in, and then once he's played it, he's going to go back out to re-challenge the fight. That's just something that just makes solo doing a lot easier. Now, again, I'm not going to pause the video. I'm trying. Let's just talk about 2 things that the enemies did wrong. So they had the high ground for sure, right? They had us dead to rights. They should have been hitting more shots. They should never have allowed us to push to the building to get safe and get cover and be able to outplay them. But when we did make it to the building, they should never have jumped off the roof to try to get the challenge. And as you guys see, they died because of it. But not to mention, we could have had a second teammate, which would have made it even harder for them to fight. All right, so we hear more footsteps. Decoy grenade going off. Okay, interesting. It's quiet. Everyone's crouch walking. Shots to our left-hand side. He knows he's there. He's waiting to see if he's on the right-hand side. Oh, there he is. Unfortunately, for homeboy Skillet, he's out in the open. And I want you guys to focus up and really notice. And again, different situations dictate different things. But I want you guys to notice how Rara doesn't always go for the execute. Granted, he probably could have gotten that one, but he wants to outplay the entire situation. instead of just focusing on execution, which is going to force his reload. And the reason why it's a bad thing is if he's having to force a reload after you waste all his ammo, get the execute, should the second guy peek out while we're sitting there blazing him down, we're going to be very vulnerable. What the fuck? It's the same dudes. You didn't learn the first time, bro? I want you guys to notice again, same squad we killed right at the beginning, right in the doorway, right? What'd they do? They lined up for a double kill. They didn't learn from their mistakes because here they are again, lining up for a double kill. All right, but now we're rocking 9 kills. We have enough for the loadout, clearly. We just got to get to a buy station. And there we go, pulling up the map, picking the buy station, pretty self-explanatory. No strategies there. Just don't be an asshole and pick a buy station way across the map. That just don't make no damn sense. But so far, what we've seen from the enemy's standpoint is just bad teamwork, bad communication, and people being thirsty. Now, I do like the fact that Rara isn't super honed in on trying to go for the execute. He's trying to wait for the second teammate to come out so he can kill him instead of wasting all his ammo and his time and leaving himself vulnerable in order just to get an execute. Because again, at the end of the day, having a high KD is cool, but if you're losing matches, is it really that cool? Nah, not really. All right, so we're going with the SPR FFAR combo. Now, I'm not a huge FFAR diehard fanboy, but with a sniper rifle, if you do play it smart, it's a very good combo, very good combo. And what I mean by playing it smart as a sniper is, and I learned this from mistakes that I was making, but you don't want to really push into buildings with this gun because you will get outshot by a MAC-10, you will get outshot by an MP5. It's a very hard gun to challenge in a close quarter situation. So when you have the FFAR and sniper combo, you definitely want to try to keep a little bit of distance. Granted, you can't just avoid buildings at all costs, but I definitely wouldn't go in knowing there's a full team in there and try to close range kill everybody. All right, right now, Rara is trying to go around, find some money. I would assume to get UAV, but there's one thing he could do, which is get a bounty. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to harp on him too much about it because it doesn't look like there's any bounties around us. So he's making his way to Superstore where you can almost guarantee there's going to be a team. There's one guy going up. I definitely would have tried to get the headshot. Unfortunately, we don't connect with it. We only hit his armor. Rip, rip. So now the guy's got the higher ground. Most likely, most likely, when people on the rooftops right here and you just shot them, they're going to try to peek you either just to see where you're at or to try to challenge you because they have a better position. And there we are getting shot from the rooftop right there. Very dangerous push. We got lucky. Wow. But yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. So normally, guys, if you shoot at somebody who's on a rooftop and they don't know you're there, they do now. And what are they going to do? They're going to make sure they sit there and try to wait for you to be vulnerable, which is exactly what they did. And as soon as Rara put himself vulnerable, we got shot in the back. Luckily, we didn't die, though, but that was real dangerous. That guy would have hit a little bit more shots, or this guy that we just killed would have shot us a couple times. That really could have ended this game's momentum real fast. But fortunately for us, here we are now in a position where we are actually kind of on level playing field. All we got to do is get a nice, easy headshot. That looked like it should have collided, I'm going to be honest. There you go. All right. So where's his girlfriend at? We only got shot from one guy, so I would assume that his girlfriend, that's a whole nother team. I would assume his girlfriend's going up for the execute right now. Wait, no. That was the same team. They both the 999 squad. He just happens to have self-res on the rooftop, so he's still alive. Bounty's pushing us right now. This is an easy kill. Easy kill. I love to see the aggression from the bounty, so I'm not going to shit on him too hard. Oh, there's two of them. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So they're basically baiting themselves to get more enemies to come to them. They can get more kills. Rara going for shots with a mid-range gun, a little bit questionable. Granted, again, it's a new gun and it does have pretty good accuracy just because of the narrow window of opportunity that you have, because you can take a right or a left turn and be safe. You need to be able to hit those shots and beam efficiently, but because of that little bit of range, you're gonna have a little bit of kick on that FFAR. It's gonna be a little bit difficult. So now we've revealed our position in a 1v2 situation, and we don't have any tacticals that are useful, like a stun grenade, right? But we do have thermite, so let's see how he plays this.
Why did it do that?
Because he threw it at the wall. All right, so right now what I would be doing is I'd be running out the back door, and I'll come in from behind. Most likely because I would have predicted him to be sitting there on the corner like that, but fortunately for Rara, the guy literally shot us one time. All right, you hear him coming up the right side right now. Footsteps is crucial. He's at the left. Yeah. Nope, he's still that way. Yep, there you go. There you go. There you go. All right, so the guy we just killed is wearing the wetsuit. He had the right idea. He left his teammate, left his position, and tried to round flank us. The problem was his decision-making was a little bit slow, which gave Rara the upper hand. So basically what happened was, let's just pause. There's a lot of shit going on. This match is crazy. But what happened was, so the guy had the right idea. He left the doorway, went up to the front of the building to try to flank us through the middle, right? When we were sitting there on the left side. But it would have been a good idea should he have pushed in instantly and tried to shoot us in the back, because we weren't really aware. But once the enemy was doing this thing where he was like, I'm gonna go to the front. No, I'm gonna come back to the side. Wait, no, I'm gonna go back to the front. That's what kind of killed his whole play. And he lost momentum. And Rara was able to register exactly what the hell that enemy was doing. And he was able to take a dump on him. But now we have another 2 guys. Now this is the same squad we just killed. The dude in the Christmas suit was the guy we killed on the rooftop. And this is the guy that we were sniping on top of Superstore. You can tell because of their camos, right? Pay attention, right? But these kids are clearly gonna get shit on. And I want you guys to notice that they literally come through an opening in the fence. They don't look left and they don't look right. Now he happens to see us, but this dude just tunnel visions on that door and he just bulldozes through it, bro. So let's see what happens. There's one diving back to cover. And this guy has an aimbot.
I'll take it.
This guy has aimbot. I know Rara. I guarantee you doesn't have aimbot. But again, the way they played that, first guy going down, pretty self-explanatory. The second guy didn't throw any tacticals, any lethals. He just literally left his cover to push us when we had cover, right? We had the dumpster. He got a little too gung-ho instead of trying to figure out how to outplay the situation. He just came in and face checked us right into his death. All right, so here we have Rara. Rara is rocking the baby monitor, which is absolutely awesome, but he's doing it efficiently, right? He's not being overly annoying with it. He's not sitting there holding it out, praying to the heavens for random kills and loot. He's actually whipping it out. If he doesn't see anything, he puts it away, and he doesn't use it for the next, couple minutes. All right, but right now we do have a free loadout coming in, so that's exactly where we're going to now. The loadout is in a questionable spot. I don't know why. The loadout loves that freaking hill. This hill right here, bro, right in front of the police station. The loadout it must land there every game. Now, I'm not familiar with, like, if loadouts have certain spots they drop, so let me know in the comments below if that's a thing. But, dude, this loadout right here that's about to drop, I've seen this in at least the past 5 out of my 20 videos that I've posted. All right, so here we are. This is a dangerous push for anybody, honestly. Because the buy station is at the police station, even if the buy station wasn't at the police station and those green rooftops to the right of the police station are usually pretty popular. There are 2 loadouts here, so we need to get in and get out real quickly. We got our ghost class now. We got our trophy system as well, and we have enough money for a UAV. I would probably go to the buy station, get the UAV in the air first. If there were people in police station, they definitely would have been baiting the crates, but I do respect the fact that we're clearing the building nonetheless. Better safe than sorry. The last thing I want to do is assume and get shot in the back of the head. One thing I liked about Blackout was when you jumped into a window, it broke the window and ultimately voltage you through it. Look at this shit. We have here we have 2 girlfriends camping with each other on top of the rooftop. And you can tell because of the up arrow. So here we are pushing in. Now, I probably would push in from the other side, to be 100% honest, and then jump down on the enemies and or wait for them to come up. But we're going to go in with a ballsy push. Video lagged again. I apologize. Now, I would probably be clearing behind me. Now, I can still set an up arrow, but because we weren't on the actual staircase, because we weren't on the top floor, we were still kind of on the staircase, could have been skewed. So me being me, I'd still clear this right room. I don't like the fact that we haven't even looked in there. All right, this is the reason why I would push up the other side, because if we came up the other side, we could shoot them both while they're up there. All right, and maybe a little excessive, falling back that much for one plate and reloading. You definitely want to keep eyes on the enemy. Because his boyfriend's probably going to try to come get the res off. And there he is. Keep your eyes on the enemy for sure. Yeah, so that's my fear. That's why I want to keep eyes on the enemy. Baiting's fine, but the last thing you want to do is allow the enemy to crawl down to safety out of your view. And should we have unpeaked 2 seconds later, this guy could already be down 3 levels and his boyfriend could be already up resing him and we could have lost out on the opportunity. So regardless if you're baiting or not, keep your eye on the enemy. You have full plates, you have the full reload. There's no reason to sit here in the room. Keep your eyes off visual. Again, the objective is to always try to have instant intel coming in. That way you guys can make audibles on the fly instead of repeaking and be like, holy crap, where'd he go? I lost my dude, right? Make sure you're always keep your eyes on everything. All right, so now we're in a position where we have a decision to make. Are we going to go down there and try to get the execute? Or are we going to sit here and wait for the teammate to res the enemy? All right, luckily he bled out. But there's the teammate too. I figured the teammate was probably close. He probably jumped off the rooftop to come up the bottom. And again, just like I said, should that enemy had a little bit more health, literally a sliver, that extra half a second,
solo duos.
That extra half a second the enemy's teammate had to get to him, he could have got to him, and it would have been a duo fight again. Little things like that are crucial, guys. Little things like that are super crucial. It ended up working out, but again, I'm not a huge fan of the play. I understand the logic, though. It's not like it was an absolute idiotic thing to do. Just a recommended tweak. All right, so here we have... Oh, we got bounties galore, daddy. Feed them to me, baby. The glitched vehicle, I would assume, is probably the team we just killed because that vehicle was glitched when we got here and started that fight anyway. So here we are going up to grab the bounty to initiate, hopefully, the next fight. All right, respect. And the bounty's all the way across the map. Awesome. Thank you, Activision, for being a bitch. All right, also, I do like the fact that Rara is staying aware. Before he just goes from one place to another, he scans the area to make sure he can't get killed, can't get shot, can't get, you know, all this other bullshit. And again, I think everyone, including me, everyone's biggest mistake is putting themselves in bad positions. Sometimes you can't help it. Sometimes you're just, it is what it is. You're forced to go into a bad position because of rotations, because of fight, because of teammates, whatever it may be. Sometimes you're forced in a bad position. It is what it is. But a lot of times we get so used to being forced into bad positions that it becomes habit. And we end up forcing ourselves into bad positions. And I promise you guys, if you just, if you guys just stay a little bit more aware and start thinking about rotations and what would happen if kind of things in your head, you guys wouldn't get third partied as much as you're getting third partied now.
The queen with the prime. Thank you.
Now I gotta bleep that out, rah. Oh, rah. What am I gonna do with you, bro? All right, so we got a bounty, playing aggressive. Got a UAV in the air. We got $2,000. But Savage, what if he needs another UAV? Well, hopefully we can kill this poor asshole and get his money, right? All right, so rah reading the mini map, assuming that the enemy is in this building, regardless of the ping not being here. And why is this a good read? Because it's the closest building to where the mark was at. So, enemy's crouch walking like he's Spider-Man on the top of the staircase. And here we are, hopefully gonna shoot him in the ass and shit down his face. Boom! There's one. Again, changing positions mid-fight to replay it up. Taking a little bit longer route so we can go up the other staircase and hopefully look for the second team. So, I'm sorry, second teammate. Now, he bled out instantly, which has me assuming that there's no one here, but but you're better safe than sorry, right? No, brother. Oh, you hate
stopping power.
Oh, stop power on the AUG too. Now, I've been a huge fan of the AUG since the game came out. The AUG, bro, is low-key goated. Now, it's a mid-range weapon like the FAR, but the range on it absolutely sucks. So you guys want to have the perfect balance as far as your class is concerned in order to rock the AUG, but the AUG, man's nutty. Nutty!
To me. You know what I mean?
AUG is underrated. I agree. I agree with this guy right here. All right, hopefully he wins. There's still 6 minutes of this video left. So I would assume he wins. Now, I love pistol gulags. Did I say pistol? Pistol? I love pistol gulags. We'll continue this conversation in a second. Oh, you hate to see it.
Damn.
Dang. Rah. Shit. 18 kill loss. Rip. And this could have been a good game, too, because there's 42 enemies left. Damn. Could have been a 30 bomb, man. But as far as gulags are concerned, man, I really love pistol gulags. What I would like to see in the gulags is something just based off pure skill. No tacticals, no lethals, sniper rifles with iron sights or sniper scopes, pistols, and crossbows. Something that requires immense accuracy in order to kill a target. Having nades and mollies and riot shields and all this other dumb shit that requires no skill at all. It's purely just who hits each other first can suck it. I really would like to see a gulag that requires a lot of aim and precision in order to win. But again, Rara, thank you, my dude, for submitting the video, dude. I really enjoyed watching. It was a crazy ass match. There was a lot of action going on. It was like back to back to back. I felt bad pausing the video a lot, but I just couldn't help it, man. It was just every time I would talk about one team, there's another team doing shit, and it was just crazy. But I do like the way you use the baby monitor. You use it really good. You didn't just sit there holding it out, waiting for shit to fall in your lap. You actually whipped it out, put it away, whipped it out, put it away. You played with it properly. Not all the videos I post on the channel are going to be about wins. I really just don't really care about the wins at the end of the day. Now, wins are definitely the purpose of the channel. You definitely want to work your way up to getting wins, but in order to get to the end result, you guys need to get to the bullshit of practicing your accuracy, getting your settings changed properly, getting used to gunfights. And you know, we have a lot of fun shitting on campers and people holding out heartbeat sensors, And at the end of the day, yes, it is part of the game, and I'm fine with that. We've all accepted it. Camping's been in CoD since day one, like 17 years ago. But again, in order to improve as a player, you have to get out there and try to fight. Do you think NFL stars got to the NFL by sitting on their ass, hiding in the closet? No, they did not. They got out there, they practiced, they got better, they improved their craft. Granted, it's a hobby for a lot of you guys. Like, y'all guys don't give a shit. You're not that try hard, but you want to get better regardless, right? So if you want to get better and start posting these badass little screenshots of 20 kills, 30 kills, and some wins on your friend's Facebook page and shit like that, the shit all over their face, man, make sure you guys just get out there and practice, all right? And again, if you receive an L, just take that shit and learn from it. Learn from your mistakes, man. And I'm not perfect either, bro. I lose plenty of matches, but I'm always trying to improve as a player, and I really hope you guys are as well. Also, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you follow me over on Twitter, Facebook Gaming, and Twitch. Now, while my YouTube channel does remain strictly Call of Duty for now, it will always be Battle Royale oriented. However, on my Twitch streams and Facebook streams, I do play Escape from Tarkov, World of Warcraft, a variety of shit. Because at the end of the day, bro, you know, I'm just really getting tired of Warzone's bullshit with the stem glitch just returning every damn day, and the hacking and the bullshit. You know, I may do this for a living, and I do like Warzone. I do have a lot of respect for the game, but I'm just like you guys. I'm at a wit's end with it, man. It just kills your vibe, you know. I miss playing Black Ops 4's Battle Royale, which is called Blackout, and PUBG and Apex. And like before I'd stream, I'd get on, I'd get super amped. I'm like, I can't wait to play. Now I get on, I'm like, let's just see what happens. And it's just, you know, it's sad that such a great game has done such a shit job at managing all the bullshit inside of it. But enough of bringing down the vibe. You have a good one, and until next time, keep on improving. Thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, check out one of these two videos over here. And as always, don't forget to subscribe by clicking that button right there. But until next time, you have a good one. Keep on improving.